This is part 2 to what if Mace Windu brought different Jedi Masters to fight Palpatine, a Star Wars theory. If you haven't watched the first part, then go and watch that and come right back. I have had hundreds of comments from all of you guys, and I just really wanted to thank you all for the support. I have replied to every single one of your comments, and I would like to talk about your choices from the comments, as well as defending my own choices from the last video. All that coming right up. Welcome to Star Wars Grand Moff. I am the Grand Moff, and let's talk about different Jedi that Mace Windu could have brought to defeat Palpatine. I want to start by talking about my own choices that I picked, and then we'll talk about the choices from the comments, and maybe I might change my mind and change some of the Jedi I picked in the first video to create a new team. Let's get started. Let's talk Mace Windu and Yoda. Let's be honest, between the two of them, together they could defeat Palpatine. I think we can all agree on that. The other two options are merely fun for this theory, but honestly I can't think of anyone who would last longer than the original team apart from Mace and Yoda. Plo Koon. Now, some people were agreeing with me and others thought that maybe people like Kit Fisto would have done better / did better. I love Kit Fisto, but there is no denying that Plo Koon is stronger. I recently did a poll on my community tab where you guys voted, and Plo Koon was the clear winner of who would win in a fight between the two. If you want to vote on these two, then make sure to subscribe and you can be part of the community polls. Now, I saw a lot of comments saying that Plo Koon was said to have beaten Yoda in a fight once, but this is not canon, this is legends, and unfortunately for this theory I am only looking at canon achievements. However, some of Plo Koon's abilities was he was an extremely skilled lightsaber duelist, favouring Xian, which is the fifth form of lightsaber combat. The Xian opening stance was a high guard position with the lightsaber hilt held in a two-handed grip above the user's head and the blade angled upwards and behind the user. The dominant leg was held back, enabling powerful step-through strikes to be utilised. Using this style, I thought Plo Koon could last longer than the others, as this was his preferred style. This is the main reason I picked Plo, but honestly, I don't think he could have lasted much longer than Kit Fisto, if not probably about the same level. Right, let's address the elephant in the room, Shaak Ti. Everyone hated this choice, and I know she's the weakest of the four that I picked, but that does not mean she is weak by any means. I did not pick her mainly for her lightsaber skill, nor her force abilities, but her montrals. As a Togruta, Ti's hollow montrals could sense movement of objects like ultrasound, echolocation if you'd like. This could be reached up to 82 feet. Now this gives her an advantage in her heightened perception of her surroundings, and this made her among one of the finest Jedi fighters in group combat. Now, even though she is better in group combat as said above, I believe that this advanced perception would help her hold off Palpatine for even a bit longer than even Kit Fisto did. People need to stop underestimating her, as I feel she could go toe to toe with some of the top tier fighters of the time, but ultimately against Palpatine I believe she would have just got cut down. So let's talk some of your suggestions. Yaddle, don't make me laugh. Have you seen Tales of the Jedi? You would know how weak she is, and I would not even consider her on this list at all. As for Yarl Poof, he was busy getting pizza at the time, so he is unavailable for this theory. Now, a heavy hitter that I forgot about was Sin Drilic. You guys were right. He should be on my list. A swordsman of great skill, often called the finest duelist in the Jedi Order. Now, even though I defend Shaak Ti, I can admit when I'm wrong, and there's a better option that comes up. Chandrilik is a better duelist, no denying. But when faced with a raging Darth Vader, he lost. And if he lost then, there is no way he could beat Palpatine. But I do agree with you guys that he is a better choice than Shaak Ti. and I think he can replace her for now on my list. Another theory I saw was Ahsoka and Obi-Wan going with Anakin, as they work well as a team together. But in this theory, you can only have 4 Jedi. So you'd have to remove Mace or Yoda so that you could have Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Anakin. My choice personally would probably be Yoda, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Anakin to defeat Palpatine. But this is a gamble. You've got Ahsoka and Obi-Wan to try and hold Anakin to the light, but if he chooses to go on Palpatine's side, they're definitely going to lose. So, in conclusion, my final 2 teams that I have are Yoda, Mace Windu, Plo Koon, and Shandrillik. Or Yoda, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Anakin. Who do you think is more likely to win / arrest Palpatine? Let me know in the comments below. I will also put a poll up to see what you guys think. And if I missed anyone out, let me know. And if you like this sort of content, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I have been the Grand Moff, and you may fire